1973 Supreme Court case guaranteeing abortion rights. Lucky Alexander Fuller, a transgender man, also spoke about what it would mean to the trans community. He had a baby after he was a victim of a sexual assault.
As a trans man, we often get sexually assaulted. We need to be able to have a choice.
Shannon Morton, the president of Black Women Lead, says if the conservative majority fully overturns Roe v. Wade, it will impact women of color and the poor.
We are lucky to be here in California, but we aren't lucky if our sisters aren't lucky. If they think that women are going to hell for having an abortion, let's show them what hell is on earth.
Those on the other side of the debate, anti-abortion rights advocates, say there is no constitutional right to an abortion, and it's time that abortions are decided on a state-by-state basis.
We fundamentally feel that people in the womb are people. Like, these are actual human beings who are entitled to rights.
As a pastor, I don't support that right. However, it is a right under the Constitution that is left to the states under the 10th Amendment.
And just like in decades past,
You cannot be neutral in the fight for women's basic humanity.
in downtown LA, abortion rights activists continue their call to action.
Every woman has the option to body autonomy.
The California legislature right now has some 20 bills intended to make this an abortion sanctuary state. Planned Parenthood also tells me that if this decision is overturned, 26 states across the nation could flat out ban abortions. Here in downtown LA, I'm Jasmine Beal, KCAL 9 News.
Governor Newsom, along with the head of the state Senate and the Assembly Speaker, won a state constitutional amendment to keep abortions legal in California. The governor's issued a statement which says, in part, we know we can't trust the Supreme Court to protect reproductive rights, so California will build a firewall around this right in our state constitution. Women will remain protected here. A noticeable surge of abortions in California since Texas passed its ban, and now healthcare workers expect that number to increase significantly. KCAL 9 Orange County reporter Michelle Dealey continues our team coverage tonight.
And I look back and I did take it for granted. I didn't even think about, I might have a waiting period, or I might have to go to another state.
When Andrea Schmidt found out she was pregnant, she knew that access to an abortion wouldn't be a problem for her in California. But she's now focused on millions of other women in other states who aren't as fortunate. Some have strict abortion laws to navigate, and others are looking at an outright ban if Roe versus Wade is struck down.
When I was in my senior year of college and found out that I was pregnant, I didn't even have a second thought. And I was lucky enough to not have to think through all of the logistics and all of that. I just knew, there's a Planned Parenthood health center down the street.
California is where women are traveling to for abortions.
And we've hired a patient navigator. And this person's job is to help people from other states come to us and get the care they need.
Planned Parenthood clinics in the Southland are already seeing a surge. An abortion aid program has been created so no one is turned away.
That means paying for travel, paying for hotels, paying for gas, and just overall helping make sure that they're getting what they need.
An average of 4 out-of-state patients per month would come to Orange and San Bernardino Planned Parenthood health centers for care before Texas passed its abortion law. Once it took effect in September 2021, that number jumped to 18 women on average a month. And doctors estimate that if Roe v. Wade falls, 40 new patients per week will travel to Orange and San Bernardino clinics for abortions. It's a burden that Andrea Schmidt never had.
My heart breaks for those people who aren't going to be able to access the care and ultimately will not have control of their own life and their own destiny the way that I was fortunate enough to be able to have.
Planned Parenthood says the women who are traveling here now for care are primarily coming from the states of Texas and Arizona. In Santa Ana, Michelle Dealey, KCAL 9 News.
And stay with KCAL 9 News and KCAL9.com for continuing coverage on the Roe v. Wade battle. We're also streaming on CBS News Los Angeles.
Let's go to some breaking news tonight in the Hanson Dam area.
Desmond Shaw live in Sky 9 over a small brush fire there. Desmond?
Yeah, Jeff and Susie, it's about 10 acres here in the Hansen Dam, and it's been a very stubborn fire. As I zoom in here, you can still see these big hot spots here in a thick, brushy area. There's a lot of undergrowth in this area as well. They've been primarily fighting this one with helicopters from the air, but still haven't been able to knock it down completely. You can see some of the hand crews, though, moving in. Here comes another water drop right here. It looks like by LA City Fire getting ready to move in there. So about 10 acres. Winds are very light. The smoke is going almost straight up at this point, which is really ruining the air quality in the Pacoima and Sylmar area, but no homes threatened. If there's any good news, that would be it on this one. So still a lot of work to do.